2018 Nissan Murano Review. The stylish Nissan Murano crossover offers luxury features without luxury prices. Nissan's 2018 Murano may very well be for you if typical crossover SUVs come across as too boring and dull. For starters, dramatic curves as well as a sleek roofline offer the Murano an original look. Inside, the inner is noticeably upscale as a result of high-quality materials, a fetching ergonomic design, impressively comfortable front seats plus a generous number of standard comfort and convenience features. We're also attached to the Murano's blend of a standard V6 engine as well as a continuously variable automatic transmission CVT that actually work together for smooth power and respectable fuel economy. The Murano does fall short of some competitors in overall cargo space, and its particular modest towing limits allow it to become less than great for those who need an SUV which could tow trailers and toys. But if weekend water sports are as part of your plans, the Murano is usually a solid selection for an upscale, comfortable 5-passenger crossover which provides a bit more style compared to the norm. Notably, we picked the 2018 Nissan Murano as one of best mid-size SUVs just for this year. What's new? For 2018, the Nissan Murano now includes forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, and navigation on every model. Options are actually distilled into two packages, with options from previous model years, that is, adaptive cruise control, heated rear seats now swatch over the lineup as standard features. The base Murano S comes nicely preloaded with keyless entry, an 8-inch touchscreen display, satellite radio, smartphone integration as well as a navigation system, among more features. It's an excellent value to get a stylish crossover with more versus the basics. But the S doesn't offer any options. Since the main good thing about the Murano is getting a rich SUV without luxury brand pricing, we say progress to get the SV trim with all the optional premium package. This way you'll receive almost all on the Murano's luxury essentials whilst the price reasonable. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Nissan Murano crossover is provided in 4 trim levels, S, SV, SL and Platinum. All have a very 3.5-litre V6 engine, 260 horsepower and 240 pound-feet of torque, and also a continuously variable automatic transmission. Front-wheel drive comes standard, all-wheel drive is optional. The base S comes standard with 18-inch alloy wheels, automatic headlights, LED running lights, keyless entry and ignition, cruise control, dual-zone automatic climate control along with a 6040 split folding rear seat. Standard technology has a navigation system, an 8-inch touchscreen interface, Bluetooth, plus a 6-speaker head unit with CD player, satellite radio, USB and auxiliary audio jacks, and smartphone app integration with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's a USB port for rear passengers to attach a music device towards the audio system. All 2018 Muranos likewise have forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking as standard. Moving up towards the SV adds roof rails, fog lights, remote engine start, power adjustable front seats, a leather-wrapped tyre, and blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert. The SV's optional premium package adds unique 18-inch alloy wheels, a panoramic sunroof, heated front seats and mirrors, an 11-speaker Bose head unit, and driver aids, for instance adaptive cruise control, a 360-degree parking camera system, and also a drowsy driver warning system. The SL model comes standard together with the SV's options such as driver aids and Bose audio, and also a hands-free liftgate, heated side mirrors, driver seat memory settings, leather upholstery, heated front and back seats, a heated leader, and ambient interior lighting. A panoramic sunroof is optional. The top-line Murano Platinum is loaded together with the SL's features plus 20-inch alloy wheels, LED headlights, a power-adjustable LED with memory setting, heated and ventilated front seats, power-folding rear seats, and Nissan Connect telematics, including automatic collision notification to emergency services and customizable alerts to hold tabs on teen drivers or valets. One example is a Midnight Edition optional styling package for SL trims adds special 20-inch wheels and also a black head-out finish on roof rails, mirror caps, grille, lower bumper accents, sill plates, side moldings. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically can be purchased in multiple versions, although trim levels share many aspects. The S with this review depend on our full test in the 2015 Nissan Murano Platinum 3.5 litres V6, CVT automatic, AWD. Note, since this test was conducted, the actual Nissan Murano has brought some minor equipment revisions. Our findings are broadly applicable for this year's model, however. The Murano accelerates like other V6-powered crossovers inside the class. It's not quick, nevertheless it easily merges into highway traffic. Its continuously variable automatic transmission balances performance and efficiency. The suspension leans toward comfort. A solid all-around performer although not sporty. Acceleration. The 260 horsepower engine is a lot more than adequate to propel this mid-size SUV. The V6's steering, which has a CVT automatic, is not difficult driving, quiet and responsive. We clocked 060 miles per hour, duration of 7.5 seconds, about average to the class. Noise suppression and refinement levels under hard acceleration are about average. Braking. Braking within this vehicle is intuitive and its pedal is simply the way we use it, responsive and simple to modulate. Panic stops from 60 miles per hour require 123 feet, which equals the result from the Murano's most direct competitor, the Ford Edge. Steering. The very lightweight feel at parking area speeds helps make the Murano an easy task to maneuver. As speeds increase, it adds some heft, but there is however never much road feel. It's a pretty typical setup due to this kind of vehicle. Handling. The Murano's handling is adequate with the class. It's not sporty, however it's less than soft, so it ever feels unmanageable. It handles big dips within the road without jostling passengers, but sharp corners do produce some noticeable body roll. Drivability. Nissan's bearing of your powerful V6 that has a continuously variable automatic transmission increases the Murano every one of the quickness and responsiveness it takes. Press the gas pedal a good little bit, therefore you get an immediate response from beneath the hood. Comfort. Though it leans toward comfort over performance, the Murano isn't most supple SUV ever driven. Most of our impressions are of an Platinum model with 20-inch wheels and tires, so lesser trims are probably more comfortable over rough roads. The quiet cabin and excellent seats help offset any flaws. Seat comfort. Outstanding seats front and back. Among the most comfortable within the business. They are soft enough to create hot spots, yet not so soft which you sink in. Lateral support is minimal, but because vehicle isn't very likely to do much fast cornering, it is really an insignificant shortcoming. Ride comfort. A middle-of-the-road performer on this category. Not overly soft yet not uncomfortably stiff either. It feels hunkered on the road, so it provides driver feeling of confidence. Hit a bump and also you'll feel it, but it really is not too jarring, which you will obtain the ride objectionable. Noise and vibration. Probably the most significant perk to pairing a torquey engine using a CVT automatic would be the elimination of extended hype operation, which reduces noise. The Murano's engine is not any louder than others of competitors with conventional automatic transmissions. Climate control. Upper-end models feature dual-zone automatic climate control. It's a simple system with knobs for the temperature control and buttons for manual fan speed adjustments. There are extra vents with the rear seats and available ventilated and heated seats. It's an excellent setup without having notable issues. Interior. Big effort was spent to increase the inside quality with this Murano. Top trims offer interior materials a lot like what there are in Infiniti models. Leather adorns most surfaces, and built-in lighting is striking. Some unconventional design choices, but none ends in loss of functionality. Ease of usage. Most controls are logically arranged and easily accessible. One issue may be the placement in the Murano's start button have less the center stack, however it's not much of a deal breaker. There's good keeping of most secondary controls, for example temperature and volume, and also a very good infotainment interface. Entering, getting out. The Murano's front door is ready to accept almost 90 degrees. Along with the vehicle doesn't stand extremely high, so getting into and out is pretty easy beforehand. The rear doors don't open quite as wide, along with the opening is slightly narrower. Driving position. Multi-adjustable seats as well as a tilt and telescoping steering column power adjustable on upper trims mean no issue finding a comfortable position for many drivers. Sun glare from interior surfaces plus the contoured hood is undoubtedly an occasional problem, determined by your seating position. Roominess. The Murano is very large inside, nonetheless it doesn't always want it. It has ample front and back headroom, even for occupants over 6 feet in height. The wide interior provides lots of shoulder and hip room. You'll find a good amount of lateral space and toe room in the front seats. Visibility. The door hood hurts forward visibility, same as long, sweeping front windshield spoilers. Rear quarter visibility is only okay as a result of small rear window between rearmost pillars. Blind spot monitoring plus rear view and surround view cameras improve safety. Quality. The Murano's cabin quality punches above the weight, between your leather surfaces, soft touch points where elbows, arms and fingers interact, classy contrast double stitching and phenomenal seats. This can be a luxury, Infiniti-like experience. Utility. Not the most significant cargo area within the class, however, not the smallest either. The Murano is much like its main rivals, using a wide, flat opening in the rear that's competent to swallow an excellent chunk of luggage without infringing for the second row. And not enough small item storage area up front is really a big drawback. Small item storage. The absence of storage compartments in advance hurts the Murano on this category. Other compared to the center console, there are not many places to place personal items. The small opening just ahead on the console is barely large enough for one phone or even a set of keys, as there are no space in front with a shifter. Cargo space. Overall space is comparable to that in the Ford Edge and also the Jeep Grand Cherokee. The split rear seats fold completely flat, as well as the quick release and power folding mechanism is best to have. You'll have not an issue loading bikes or perhaps a 10-foot surfboard cab to tailgate. Child safety seat accommodation. There's a lot of room to set up a rear-facing child seat in either with the outboard rear seat positions as well as have adequate space for your driver or front passenger. Latch attachment points are very easy to find. Technology. Those happy to pay to the pricier trim levels are certain to get everything from advanced safety technologies with the full-featured navigation system through an 8-inch touchscreen. Audio navigation. Turn-by-turn nav directions inside gauge cluster undoubtedly are a thoughtful touch, reducing constant reliance about the larger center stack display. The standard sound system should satisfy most. Even so, the optional Bose upgrade SV and above is worth it for music lovers. Smartphone integration. Bluetooth and Apple Android device integration are standard on all models. Painless pairing process. Optional Nissan Connect with mobile apps unavailable on our test model includes Facebook, iHeartRadio and Pandora functionality. Driver aids. Front collision warning is standard this current year. The around view camera is invaluable for transferring tight spaces. But the Murano doesn't offer lane departure warning or lane keeping assist. Voice control. Phone book, audio and navigation offer voice control. Selecting music by voice works fine but requires jumping through more confirmation hoops than Ford's Sync, by way of example. Recognition capability can be quite competent.